Christmas time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Welcome. Welcome. Christmas is in the air. It is the season. 'Tis the season, as they say.
Yeah.
Or as Liza says. Liza, I don't even know how to say her last name. YouTube girl. Oh.
I have no idea.
Jingle bells. Jingle my bells. That's what she says. I've seen it. It's funny. Okay. Anyways, welcome. We're gonna make this quick little video here on basically Christmas stories with my bro or brother, whatever I title it as. So we're basically gonna talk about real quick here just our little Christmas stories. You know, I want to get some Christmas sit-down videos for the season done and out there to you guys. I think this would be fun to talk about. So basically, let's get into it. Our Christmas childhood. We had a lot of Christmases. I mean, you still live in the house, but a lot of Christmases together until I turned 18. So 13 for him, 18 for me. All the way up until those ages, we had spent Christmas together, and we have quite a few stories. I don't know. I mean, when we were little kids, Christmas time, I mean, for us was, I don't know, it was a lot of fun. I always look forward to it. And I think to start this off with the memories, I think the one thing I disliked most about Christmas time with our family was our parents dragging us every year. I remember when we were little to go flip and sit on Santa's lap.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's terrible. Waiting in the line forever. Yeah.
Basically, we would, you know, just like any other family, we were like, I guess, a stereotypical family for that. We would always go and wait in the ridiculous mall line. I mean, was it even the Park Meadows Mall? I don't even know. I assume it was. I don't even know. I was so young, I didn't even pay attention to that. But we wait at our mall, basically, to go sit on Santa's lap and basically tell him what we want for Christmas. And then get a picture taken with him. Now, I don't think I'm going to, I mean, I could. Maybe we'll see if I edit or not, if I put in a photo of us Christmas, but I don't feel like digging through all that, so probably not. But we have many photos of us sitting on Santa's lap, and let me tell you, I hated that. But other than that, Christmas time, at least for Cameron and I, was the best time of the year. I always remember they would always make us make our lists and of what we wanted. I remember when we were little, and especially too with the whole Santa thing. I don't want to ruin that in case anyone younger is watching, but
yeah.
Santa Claus to us, I remember we would basically make our list just like anyone else, and then we give them, just give them to our parents, I guess, and then they would say they were mailing them off. And, you know, they go to Santa or whatnot, and then we would, you know, under the tree would be Christmas presents. For us, I think the biggest thing that I remember from Christmas stories from our childhood is basically Cameron and I waking up in the middle of the night. I remember setting my alarm all the time, and Cameron and I would always have this little game plan of basically, I'm gonna set my alarm. I was like, Cameron, I'm gonna wake you up at this time.
Yeah.
And then we'd had to be quiet as to not wake up our parents. I remember vividly too, trying to fall asleep was the hardest thing ever. And
I'd always be up.
Yeah.
All night. Then he'd walk in, I'm like, well, I never fell asleep, so.
And it was always weird because like I never thought to like look and see Santa down there or whatever.
I know one year I tried to, but I fell asleep.
It's like we'd always fall asleep too early.
Yeah.
To go see and sneak, you know, down the stairs and go see if Santa was putting presents under or whatever. But
yeah.
I don't know. I would always set my alarm for a specific time, and then I would wake him up. I go in there, and then I remember we'd go down there, and basically we would bring our pillows and then like blankets.
Yeah.
And then we'd sit down there, and then we'd like gawk, because I mean the tree would be lit up and everything, you know, and then we're like, oh my gosh, and the presents, there'd be so many.
Yeah. You
know, and it was just like so overwhelming as a kid, and I don't know, that was my favorite part. And then we'd sit there and like shake the boxes.
We knew what they were too, like exactly. We guessed them.
Yeah.
Like every time the night before, we're like, all right, this is a PS3. We guessed that right off the bat. We guessed the video games because you could hear the disc shake.
But it was hard to tell sometimes if it was like a DVD or something.
Yeah.
But
we were always forced to go to church.
Yes. Oh, that's a good.
Every year.
Oh God. Yeah, you can explain
wear
about
sweaters. Every year after presents were opened and everything, grandparents would always be there, and then we'd always go down to church and sit there for like 3 hours, it felt like 4 hours, and listen to a guy talk. The only fun part was like some of the songs were good, but still, it was boring. So we would just sit there and like talk.
It was like watching paint dry.
Yeah. The guy would sit there and talk for like forever. I don't know how he did it.
Reverend or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. The church guy. I don't know. We're not. We don't.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we don't really go to church anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a big thing. We'd always go on Christmas Eve, and then we'd always go on Easter too. That was what we did. But yeah, Christmas time. Oh my gosh, sitting there, church.
So much people around all the time, and
I forget. Yeah.
I was just like, I wanted to go play with my presents that I just got, all the new stuff I got, but no, we gotta sit here.
Well, because our tradition was that on Christmas Eve, the night of, that we would go to church, we would get to open up a present.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember them, sometimes they'd make us wait until after church.
Yeah, that would suck.
I hated that.
So we knew what we were gonna open. We'd always pick it right before, and we're like, all right, we're gonna open up this one, and then you open up this one.
Yeah, we knew exactly. Yeah, we'd pick each of our presents because we knew. Yeah, because we were like, we need to open up these because we want them. We wanted
the main ones.
Yeah, we wanted them the night before. But I don't know. We would, I remember we would basically the night before we would always have cookies, and we would always have to set those out with milk.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't make the cookies.
No.
Well, I think
we'd always get all the plates out, and the cup, we had like a special plate and cup that we'd always get out.
I don't know, so, I mean, we'd sit there basically all night and shake the presents and look at them. Some nights, I remember we were so excited we didn't even go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And then we would literally be staring at them all night long and then just talking about each and every one of them. And then, then we'd like calm down and everything and be quiet, but then we'd just well, we try to sleep, but
yeah,
that never worked out. Yeah. And then I know the morning of,
we'd always wake up our parents really early. We're always like, oh, well, we want these opened now, so we're gonna wake them up.
It was always at the crack of dawn, too.
Yeah, we'd always I think it was like 7:30 or something. We'd always wait till the exact time, and as soon as it hit it, we'd wake them up.
Yeah, because they would tell us we couldn't wake them up to a certain time because we used to wake them up
really early.
Right when the sun was coming up.
Yeah.
We saw a speck of daylight out there, we'd come out there and get them, and they would be pretty pissed. But.
Yeah.
And then Christmas mornings, I mean, I don't know, I mean, it was so much fun.
Dad's always filming.
Yep.
Literally every single one.
He always had to film.
Yeah.
He always had to film.
He's like, what'd you get? Let me take a picture, or let me film, let's see what it is.
Hurry, let me zoom in.
Yeah. Or wait a few seconds for me to take a picture.
Yeah. Oh, I hated that.
Yeah.
That was annoying. Cause
we're always like, we just wanted to open them up so fast. We're like, come on.
I know, and then they're like, no. And then what sucked too was we always had to wait for Dad to come down the stairs.
Oh, get ready.
And then get ready and get his
coffee.
Yeah. And then he's gotta, I gotta make sure the camera's set right, and he'd play with it for like 30 minutes to an hour.
And everyone's just sitting there waiting like, come on, we're ready.
Our grandparents, yeah, everyone. Auntie and everyone, they'd just be sitting there and we're just like,
come on.
Like, ready, come on. That's funny. No, Dad always did that. That was one memory I always remember. And then, other than that, we would obviously go through our presents, pick them out, and then I guess last but not least, going through all of our presents, opening them up really quickly, and then when we finally got through all that process and everything, the filming and all that, the picture taking, we finally opened up all of them. We'd set all of them off into like our corner of our own stuff that we got.
Make like a stash.
Yeah, and then, so we have like giant trash bags full, I always remember. And then we go through our stockings, real quick too. Candy and stuff like that would always be in there. Like
always gift cards,
yeah. Always iTunes gift cards and stuff. We would basically put all our stuff in a pile. And then when we got new consoles or things like that, because we were obsessed with video games and stuff like that. Growing up, that was always our favorite thing to get, or just electronics in general. So we'd open up our electronics, and start getting them going. And then for us, when we got our consoles, like our Wii, and then our PS3 and all that stuff,
we'd set them up.
Yeah, we'd have to go downstairs and literally spend
the whole day.
Excuse me. Yeah, literally spend the whole entire day setting it up, and then we would play games together all day. And then I remember specifically too, when we got older and we were getting to when I was 18, he was 13, the last Christmas, that was at a point where we both, in my room, I finally had a TV in my room, and I had my own PS4. We all had our own PS4s or whatever, PS3s or whatever, and we went to our rooms basically at that point, and then we would just because then it play online together.
Yeah, play our new games that we got.
Other than that, I don't really know any other.
Every year was different.
Christmas stories. Yeah.
It would fluctuate from I remember our biggest year was when you had your drum set.
Oh god.
And the whole room was filled with presents, and we're like, oh my gosh, that took us forever to like look through it, like shake every single one.
We didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I had an idea they were drums.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't think
it was massive.
Yeah, I didn't think I was actually gonna get them though.
Yeah.
I remember that.
We're all like, it might be it, but it could be something else. We're like, we're not sure.
I remember that when I went through my little drum phase.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, because they were like the biggest boxes, I mean, you could ever imagine. Like, they were just giant.
They were heavy. We couldn't even. We're like, what is this?
I'm like, what's even in here? And they like said to me and everything. I'm like, what? I'm like, is it just? I was like, what is it? Because I didn't think I was getting the drum set. Honestly, I did not think that was gonna happen. And then I started opening it, and it was each individual like piece of the drum set.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh.
Took forever.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if if I had to choose which one was my favorite Christmas or my favorite present, I'd probably have to say the drum set. Or like, honestly, I don't know. Did we get the Wii for Christmas? Probably.
Yeah.
I think that was probably like the biggest, like the most exciting for us, because we were big into gaming and everything, and the Wii was so big.
Yeah, and we're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
New invention.
Yeah. The Wii was awesome. That was awesome.
We got Wii Sports.
Oh
we always
my God.
play that.
That was fun. Yeah. I don't know. That's probably my two favorite presents.
Yeah.
What about yours?
Probably the Wii, and just like the phones I used to get for like Christmas. Those were always big, because like it would take me forever. We'd have to switch over like all the data over to mine, and like that was basically a whole day thing also. So you're doing that while also trying to set up a console that you might have gotten. So yeah.
And it's complicated too. Like, the older we got, phones, I mean, obviously now are so sophisticated. I mean, there's such a process now to turning things on, setting everything up. It takes so much longer now. Like, back then, I remember when I think it was for Christmas, I got like that old juke phone.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? It was like a little phone it was like a little rectangle, and you flicked it this way and it just went up.
Yeah.
And I remember I got that. But that it was so quick and easy. You just turn it on and you start going. Like,
enter your contacts, then you're fine.
Yeah. Everything was so much simpler back then, and now it's like everything is so elaborate and sophisticated now with technology that it's...
All your apps, you have to get all the data back onto them. Everything.
Yeah, I can see how that could be the best.
Yeah.
That's pretty much our Christmas stories.
Yeah.
I mean, that in a nutshell is pretty much how our Christmases went. I mean, growing up as little kids. I mean, they were fun. It was definitely the best time of the year. We always looked forward to it. I know, being a little kid, little kids, I mean, it's like weird now, like, I mean, we look forward to it now. Yeah. But like, it's not as exciting. And there's not like the magical part of it, I guess. The
Santa part, like
the innocence, of Christmas too. Like, it just felt like a magical time for kids. And seeing little kids get all excited and everything, it's like, why are you excited?
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's like, that's pretty much our Christmas stories though. I mean, I don't know what else I don't have anything else.
No, I don't either.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, it was fun little video, I guess, to talk, reminisce on our Christmas stories. I mean, if you guys would like, leave in the comment section below, your guys' Christmas stories. I mean, like, what was your favorite, whether it be your favorite gift, whether, your favorite memory, or like your favorite tradition on Christmas. I know that, just leave that in the comment section below. I'd love to read them, see what you guys think. I guess our favorite tradition was just
waking up.
Yeah,
in the middle of the night.
Waking up in the middle of the night to go watch, or go downstairs and wait. Till the morning, shake all the presents. But yeah, I hope you guys though, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas this year as well. I hope it's a magical time for everyone. Thank you, Cameron, for coming on again. And I'm gonna have a lot more videos, as you can tell. I mean, I'm gonna start coming out with a lot of videos with siblings and stuff. More sit downs. Like I said, we want to do that this year. As we just hit our 1 year on YouTube, we want to really keep expanding. We want to do different things, and this will be fun to look back on. So, again, if you guys are new, as always, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified every time we upload, and share this video, and we will see you guys in our next video.